Welcome to my PowerPoint about the Witch's Staff in Hades 2. As the first unlockable weapon in Hades 2, the Witch's Staff is simple to use while still being very efficient and incredibly versatile. For your main attack, Melinoë strikes in front of herself in a 3-hit combo. The first hit deals 20 damage, the second hit deals 25 damage, and the final hit deals 60 damage. This is really good to use with boons like Zeus's lightning bolts or Poseidon with his splashes because it doesn't do very much damage, but it attacks very quickly, which is able to apply those flat damage effects very efficiently. For the Omega attack, Melinoë charges a line attack in front and behind herself, using 20 magic and dealing 160 damage. This does an incredible amount of damage, and it synergizes incredibly well with certain boons that give you percent increases to your damage, like some from Aphrodite or from Ares. This one is really good for clearing the room, and there is a Daedalus Hammer upgrade that makes it so when you kill enemies using your Omega attack, you actually heal with it. So that's very, very powerful. For your special, Melinoë fires a thin piercing bolt in front of herself, dealing 40 damage. This is very quick, but it doesn't do that much damage, and while it does come out of you quickly, it's not very good for spamming. It has a bit of end lag, so you are able to get it out effectively to poke enemies, but you can't just like spam your special button very quickly to deal a lot of damage. So this one, it can be very powerful, but use it sparingly to not, well, take free damage for no reason. That being said, it's very fun to use, and because it does 40 damage, it can pretty much one-shot a lot of early enemies, so it can be very effective that way. Then lastly, we have the Omega Special. Melinoë charges an orb projectile that has a low homing effect that she launches towards an enemy. This deals 80 damage and costs 10 magic. It does half the damage and half the magic of the Omega attack, so it is pretty effective if you aren't wanting to use the full magic of your Omega attack. It synergizes pretty well with anything that gives you either flat or percent damage, because while it is a lower amount compared to 160, it's still pretty high in comparison to, well, like 20, right? So the splash effect from Poseidon is very good, the blitz effect from Zeus is very good, or the scorch effect from Hestia works very well with it. Now, the Witch's Staff is a really cool weapon. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite weapons to use, and I want to know what you think down below. Have you been having fun using this weapon in Hades 2? Let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace out.